It's the real. The real. It's the real. JT. It's the real. It's the real. It's the real. 504. JT. It's the real. It's the real. It's the real. 504. JT. I got something to say for those that don't hate. I'ma say it in the week, one step at a time. To reach your goal, take your journey with me, and we can all unfold. It's the real 504. JT. It's the real.
What's up, everybody? This your boy getting the real JT504 coming to you with another exclusive video. Before we get started with the video, make sure to subscribe button, turn your notification, let your friends and family know about this video because we are putting out positive content. Today we have a very special guest. I've been begging to bless the channel for a minute, and this is going to be the ultimate one because she's a young, wonderful, smart entrepreneur, Christian, very spiritual lady. And I want you all to meet her because I actually met her through, I think, Facebook or the Gastrectomy, but I don't know. I see on Facebook, she's always cooking. We're going to put the link in the description below so that you can go to her page and watch her. She cooks phenomenal. I actually did one of her recipes last night and it worked. Nobody don't know I did, but it worked with the fish. So let her introduce herself. So go ahead and tell them your name.
I am Adela. And I cook on the gastric sleeve support group, and I had my surgery April 2018, and life on this side of surgery is great. I had to find a way to live this life that I chose without the craziness. Because it can get crazy and quite daunting. And I had to find a way to juggle life on this side of surgery without going crazy.
So because I see a lot of food you cook now. I watched one video you were doing the chips, like the dip chip with the chili in. What was that called? What that one was?
That was my version of chili cheese nachos.
Chili cheese nacho. So you mean to tell me that a person can cook and eat good, but eat healthy with it at the same time? So that's what you
do. I try to think outside the box, and we got on this journey because we love to eat. We're food addicted. And we want things that taste good. So I had a channel at first that was called Tweaked, Cooking with the Flow and Adela. And so in doing that, I used to have the catering business, and I used to tweak all the different recipes and make them easier. Because who wants to cook where you have a million different ingredients? I didn't like to do that. So my grandma back in the day would always show me how to tweak different recipes. Yeah. And so I just began to tweak different things. And once I got on this journey, let's just be honest, we would just do what was easy and what was fast and definitely what tastes good. So once we got on this journey, we didn't all of a sudden become health nuts, and we didn't all of a sudden want to do what was good and what was wholesome. We still wanted to eat the junk, and we still wanted to eat what tastes good and what made us feel good, especially if we weren't feeling, had good days. We still get bad news. We still have rough days. We still have, vulnerable days. We still have days where we feel fat. We still have days where we get emotional. So I wanted to make this journey a journey that even though we still had those days, we could still have go-to smart snacks. So one day I was sitting up there and they were having chili cheese dogs and they were having Frito pies, and I'm just like, I'm ready to go for it too. But I had a quick thought. Why don't I try to use my pork rinds and put some chili on them and then put some cheese on them, and bam, there you go. There's my chili cheese nachos.
Wow.
And that was a great way for me to make my healthy. I can have some pork rinds, And that was some turkey chili that I definitely kept. And I couldn't eat that much anyway.
Right.
So I just got my little 5-ounce container, found me some small pork rinds, put those in there, put my little bit of chili on there, put my cheese on top, and I was satisfied. I had my crunch, I had my chili, and baby, I had my cheese, and I was so happy. You better know that I was turning cartwheels. If I didn't think I'd break my arm, I would have been turning cartwheels. I was happy.
You know, it's funny thing you say that when you say 5 ounces, I start smiling because I had my surgery, I told you, October 2nd of last year. And I still, to the day, eat out my 5 ounces. Still to the day, it's what, 7 months now? I still out my 7 ounces and I'm full off my 7 ounces. I couldn't find a 7 ounce container nowhere, so I wound up going to Walmart in the baby section and brought me a 5-ounce container. And that's what I do my soups in, because I don't do the meat, so I started doing like my soups and stuff like that. So in your typical day, because I see you cook, I mean you blasted the past with the cooking, and I just found some today we from the same city, same state. So Louisiana, we cook, we eat, we know how to fix it, we know how to do. I found out today about it. So we do a lot of the great cooking in Louisiana. So what would you tell somebody on a typical day after they had their weight loss surgery, 8 months out? And I think the biggest struggle is how to eat. So what would you suggest of how to eat to a person? Because I know you see everything, how to do it, because I saw you do everything.
My suggestion definitely is, what a lot of us make the mistake and do is we try to cook for a meal. My suggestion is always cook a whole lot. And then when you cook a whole lot, eat that small portion and then take the rest and pack it up. We forget that we got to eat after that meal. And then if you have a family like mine, they're going to come behind you and eat it all. But for most of us, it's like, I can't cook small meals. That's good. Cook a big meal. Pack it away. Freeze it. And then you have excess. Pack it away. Get you a Ziploc. Get you those small containers. Go on Amazon. Get you those containers and pack it away and store it. Cook you a couple of different ones. Cook you some soups and things of that nature. And then that way, when you're at work, when you're on the go, when you're flying, when you're doing whatever, you have something you can grab and put in your snack bag. Remember, don't get anything great and big. Go get you some Glad bags. Pop that in there, put it in your purse, put it in your backpack, take it with you, and you'll always be prepared. Our biggest problem is we don't prepare today for tomorrow, and then we end up at the McDonald's, we end up at the Wendy's, we end up somewhere at the vending machine doing something we're not supposed to do, and then you talk about, well, I love snacks, so that's why I eat them. True enough, I'm a snacky baby. I love the snacks. But if I can prepare for it and already have it together, then I'm less likely to go. Now, don't mean that I ain't craving it, but if I crave it and I can dig in my bag and I can grab the chips I can have, the candy I can eat, the drink I can have, then I am satisfying that craving, and then my mind has now shifted because I've already satisfied that craving. Because who wants to go and put themselves through that surgery to actually fall back into gaining the weight back? Right. Amen?
Yeah, I agree with you 100% on that, because that's what I think. I always wanted to be a success because, like myself, I never ate breakfast in the morning time. But breakfast is not a big thing for me. But if you see on some of my last video I did, I do something in the morning because I don't eat breakfast. So I do protein shakes. I do all natural protein shakes. So what I do, I go buy all the mixed berries and things that I need for my protein shake. And I have the Ziploc bag, not the Ziploc, but the sealer. We have the sealer with the little pump that vacuum it. And I do a cup full, measure everything, and seal it and put it in the freezer. So every night I can take one out. So I know that I have my breakfast in the morning time. And I think once you put that breakfast on your morning time, it keeps me full and keeps my mind going and keep me energized and keep me moving to the next time. Because I think if you starve yourself, and when you find yourself hungry, you want everything you see, and you got to be mind control over that. And that's what's my biggest thing. So I've been very successful, and I think after the shakes, around, what time is it now? Around 7:30. Around, when I say around five, I might have some soup, some broth. I'm 7 months out. I'm still not a big eater. I'm still not a big eater, but I don't force myself. I still don't do rice. I still don't do pasta. I still don't do bread. I tried a piece of meat last night. The fish. I don't want to try it because it was good, but it didn't hurt. It didn't hurt at all. It went down good, went down smooth. I knew it was good for me. So I tried a piece of the meat last night, and I think that was real good. It was real. It was the way you season. I didn't have the daddy seasoning. I didn't have the daddy seasoning. She got some seasoning, y'all. When I tell you, she can cook. I smell the food through the screen when I see her on Facebook. I smell it. I'm like, I smell the food. But I had a piece of fish. The fish was wonderful. And you know what I actually did? I made with it the coleslaw. I did the coleslaw. I did the coleslaw. You know the coleslaw came by like 5-star General Salute. Everybody, I don't eat that about the KFC coleslaw. I'm gonna go to KFC and get y'all some coleslaw. I'll be right back. Went to the store, came right back. Here you go. So, don't tell me. It's gone. It's gone.
Okay.
It's gone. So
that's what I heard from everybody. Now it's like, hey, mama, can you mix some more of that coleslaw? Baby, what I tell you is called tweaking, cooking with the flow and the belly. I can tweak it in any recipe and make you love it. Not just like it, but love it. It's all about just thinking outside the box. But according to what you were speaking about, as far as meal planning, one of the things that we fail to realize is that when we were on our journey prior to the surgery, how we ate. We need to make sure that we're eating within 1 hour of waking up so that we can kickstart our metabolism. And we need to be eating every 2 to 3 hours small meals, since we eat small meals. So every 2 to 3 hours we need to be eating or drinking something, either eating a small meal or drinking a protein shake, so our metabolism is constantly going. We need to make sure we're getting our protein in, our water in. We need to watch our carbs. We need to watch our sugar intake. And if we're constantly giving our bodies what we need, remember, our body is a fine-tuned machine. It was created to take care of itself, and anything beyond what it cannot take care of, that's what the doctors are for. That's what medication is for. Other than that, maybe this machine will work for you if you put in it what it needs. It was going to work for you and do what it needs to be done. So if it's not losing the weight, if it doesn't have the energy, then that means that one or two things: you're not giving it what it needs to work and to process that, or you need to go to the doctor and say, hey, something's wrong with this machine, and he needs to go in there and tweak it a little bit. But what you can do is put in it so that you can get out of it what it needs to do.
Right.
All you got to do is put it in there. So remember, when you wake up, you need to be doing something. If you're not a breakfast person, get you a protein shake and start drinking on it. And that's what I do. My early morning phone calls, I get up, crack open that protein shake, and I begin to drink, because I'm not an early morning drinker, but I am an early morning wake up person. And that's what I'm doing, get that metabolism working for me. So that's one of the things I want people to do is get up, start drinking that protein, start drinking that water. If you ain't got a job, that's your job. Getting that protein in, getting that water in. Amen.
That's what I do. I just get, I think on one of my last videos, but I get the mixed vegetables, the frozen vegetables, because I like those. And I was doing the bananas, where they put a banana in it, but the banana's good, but I just found out the content in it, so I don't do too much bananas with it. But I used to do the berries, different type of berries. The berries, and I take the berries and mix bag. I take a cup full of berries and I put in my bag. And I take I used to put a banana in the bag. Okay, just seal it up. Okay, the next morning, I do it for the week, like 7 days. So I have a week full of protein shakes I can make a couple of times. Sometimes I go back and do it a couple of times a day. So what I do is, simple. It's not, I'm not a chef. I'm not cooking like you could, but I'm simple. I'm a man. So men cook different from women. But I think I can go in the kitchen and do a couple of things. I think I can do a couple of things and whip some things up. But I do something simple, and what I do is I take the mixed berries, the frozen bag, get up the next morning, take the frozen bag. I have a blender. We have a Ninja and we have a bullet, magic bullet. To me, I tell everybody all the time, my personal thing is, I think the Ninja blends it better than a magic bullet. Some people say opposite, some people say different. I say, especially with like blackberries or something like that, the berries, you taste the seeds, like it don't pop and chop it up as per good. Correct. So I like the Ninja because the Ninja grinds everything up. So I take that and I blend it up. I have some low. I guess the name is yogurt. This yogurt I use. It's a yogurt. I put a scoop of yogurt in there, and I like protein. So I have I buy it from Kroger. So you in Texas? I think they got Kroger's down there by y'all too, right? No, you got what's the big store is down there where you at, the big store?
HEB.
HEB. So
HEB, gotta love that HEB.
HEB forever. You know what? Let's jump on the subject for a minute. I used to deliver to HEB with the trucking. You're sitting there all day waiting on to get your load, but we ain't gonna talk about that. But I have some milk I use. I buy from Kroger's. It's unsweetened milk. It's 11 grams of protein. It's not like the skim milk, the soy. It's the Kroger's brand. It's not expensive. It's not the expensive brand, but it's the same thing. But it has almond milk. It's like an almond milk, but it's 11 grams of protein. It's the Kroger's brand. But if they don't have that, I get almond or something like that. I buy the other type of milk too. But I mostly focus on that milk because it's cheap. It's like $3, and it's 11 grams. 11 grams of protein. So I do that. I pour it like a cup, like filling a nice serving of that, and my skin, I don't know, a lot of people can see it, but my skin was like right here, was creasing in, and the fat under my arm was like fat under my arm's head, because you gotta realize, when I started the journey, I was 518 pounds. So when I started the journey, I was 518 pounds, I was size 7X in clothing. Okay. So, as you see down to 2X, 2 and 3X clothing now, so it's a little bit different. So I got a lot of little sagging coming in. So, the doctor told me, I talked to my doctor, he's like, you know what, when I first had my surgery, I lost all my hair. So all this was bald right here. Everything was bald. Oh, okay. Everything was bald. I lost everything. It was like shading out. They could brush the shit out. So my doctor's like, you can try 2 things. Try biotin or collagen. Okay. Try collagen. So I want to find out that the multivitamins I take, because I still take my vitamins in the morning time. That's like my routine. I take my multivitamins. And I actually found these vitamins at Walmart. These are the multivitamins. They're a Walmart brand, but they're multivitamin. I found one that has iron, biotin, calcium, has everything in it plus some. And I was spending $30 for the iron pills, $30 for the calcium pills, and plus $30 for the multivitamins. That's like $60, and it was only giving me like a 30-day count. Well, I found these at Walmart. Walmart had them for, I think it was like $12 for a 200 count. It has everything in it. Wow. So I had to show you these pills. They're some real good pills, and I take them every morning. And I take a scoop with my shake. I take a scoop of collagen. I have the collagen. I take a scoop of powder collagen. And I what kind do you have? How do I say? What kind? The collagen. We bought it from we bought it from Walgreens. It's made by I gotta tell you now. I had to send it to you and let you know, but it's made by Walgreens. It's a powder. It's a big powder. It's made by, I think it starts with a C. I gotta see, because I've never looked at it. Now I know the picture. You know how you go in the store, you don't know the name of something, you just go and buy it because you know which one it is. But I take a scoop of that and I put it in my protein shake and I mix it up. And then I put a little bit of ice in, just a little bit of crushed ice, just to keep it at that high temperature, that high temperature, and I blend it up. And that's my routine. And sometimes I do it twice a day. Sometimes I do it twice a day. Sometimes I do it once a day, twice a day. I do it twice a day. And it really works on me. Everybody's like, well, it don't work. I say, well, you got protein from your collagen. You got protein from your milk. You got protein from some of the fruits I have. So protein, like I tell everybody, protein is that hunger strike. That protein, let me keep that protein going in you. And I didn't know this before. I'm talking like I've been doing this all my life, but I just learned. I'll be honest and tell everybody, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a nutrition. I tell everybody, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nutrition, but I'm just a person who's going through a journey, who would love for you to walk through the journey with me. And what I don't know, I have resources to help you. So I do that, periodically through the day, and that's how I do it. And I have to learn another thing: you don't starve yourself when you're on a diet, because your body goes into that starvation mode, and then it stops and it freezes up. And when it freezes up on you, It's not losing no weight. You're not
That's
gaining that. You're just messing yourself up. Good message, keep up.
When it goes into starvation mode, it will stop and it will hold on to everything.
Right. So that's my typical day, and it's working for me. It's working for me. It's working. I love it. Like I said, I have the moments, but I see my gain. I see my success. For Father's Day, like I said, for Father's Day, my wife usually buy me different watches. I'm a watch lover. I love watches. I got something different this year for Father's Day. I wanted a bike. I want the bicycle. So we do 5 miles a day on the bicycle. In the morning time, we do 2.5 miles. In the evening time, around about 6, 7 o'clock when the sun gets started cooling down a little bit, my son and I, we go ride the bike for 2.5 hours every day. 2.5 miles. We're doing 2.5 miles now in 13 minutes flat, 12 minutes flat.
That's a blessing.
So you're constantly challenging yourself. That's what I do. I love challenging myself with this. I love to see where I'm going to go. Me, right now, I'm not focusing on I'm focusing on my weight, but I'm not looking at the scale every day. I look at the scale again, or I look at the scale, I'm 285. I tell the truth. But I focus on my health and my healthiness now. You know, my wife and I went to the grocery store yesterday, and I made some groceries and things. She was putting stuff in the basket. And you can tell my stuff from her stuff because I like different food. Now I'm looking at the person, look at the calories in this stuff. Look at the sodium in this stuff. You see the sodium in this stuff? Let me eat, please. You don't need them cookies. You see all the sugar they got there? But I never know these things until now. I learned these things, and now I learned these things. Des, come here for a minute. I'll show you the name of that collagen. Give me that collagen powder up there, please. The collagen powder in the kitchen.
What?
The collagen powder, I put in my shakes. But I learned now how to read labels. I learned now how to look at food and see different food and learn what's good for you, what's not good for you. So I just want to sometimes put that out. Thank you. Sometimes I want to just put that out. But this is the one I buy right here, the collagen powder right here.
Oh, Nature's Bounty. Okay, okay. I'm gonna have to check them out because I used to use something from Nature's Bounty. I use a lot of their products. Okay, I'll have to check them out. Okay, Nature's Bounty. Okay.
Wait, I don't know how to do this. Let's see. Wait. I'm
That's
crazy.
okay.
But this is Nature's Bounty. I put in the content, but my shakes, if I do any kind of shakes, I'm pretty much the person that buys vanilla shakes or plain. I don't do chocolate, I don't do strawberry ones. The reason why I tell people I don't do it because if I buy a pack of strawberry shakes, I'm going to get burnt out on them. If I buy chocolate, I'm going to get burnt out. I'm not going to buy chocolate and then vanilla. And then them shakes get expensive sometimes. So what I do is I buy the vanilla and I buy the Crystal Light packs. I put a different Crystal Light pack in a different time, peach or whatever. And it gives me a different flavor.
And also, if you buy the vanilla, you can get the chocolate candy melted and then stir it in there.
See, that's what we need you for in the channel. That's why we need you because you know. I want to put something out there too because I saw you one day. I came in the middle of the video, but I saw you had that clear bag. You had that clear bag with you. But you had the little package pouch, and then I come in another video, I see you had the little package deal for the month. So, explain what that is now.
Okay, so I have what I created, and it's called the snack bag. So, the snack bag is the bag that you have with you all the time. So, what are we? We are snackers, and we're always on the go. And when we go somewhere, we are people that everything is about food. When we go out shopping, it's about where we're going to go to eat after we finish shopping. When we go to meet up with friends, it's about the restaurant we're going to. When we go to the movie, it's about the restaurant that we're going to end up eating at. It's always around food. I can remember when I started on this journey, when somebody wanted to meet with me, it was always about the food.
Right.
So when I had a meeting, it'd be about the coffee house. I'm a coffee lover, but you better believe if I went to have some coffee, we wasn't going to go to the 7-Eleven and have coffee.
Right.
Or go to the park. It was like, well, where are we going to eat at? So the snack bag became about having my food with me at all times so that I did not get into a predicament where I would end up at a restaurant or somewhere where I would end up eating things that I should not eat. One, I couldn't eat a lot, and two, I didn't want to spend money unnecessarily.
Right.
So the snack bag was full of my soups, my proteins, my tuna, everything that I could possibly have and think of. And I ran a lot of errands, and I was by myself all the time running my errands. And I didn't want to be in a situation where nobody would see me. And since nobody would see me, I could do things that nobody would know about. I wanted to be held accountable to myself. The only way to hold myself accountable is to be prepared. And so that's where the snack bag idea was born. And I started packing things up because, 2 to 1, I don't like packing anything. So I said, what can I have with me? And that's where I started. Said, okay, I can have beef jerky, I can have cheese, I can get these tuna packets, because I wanted to do things the lazy way. And the only way to be lazy is find stuff that's packed up that I can take with me. And that's where that snack bag idea.
What do you do with the tuna packs? Because I saw the tuna packs last night in Walmart. The tuna packs, they have like the jalapeno ones, the ranch ones, the spicy ones. What do you do with that when you eat it? How do you do it?
So with them, they have I think it was the sous vide or the BB or whatever. They have little spoons in there with them. Mm-hmm. And so all you do is tear off the top. They have the spoon. You tear off the bottom. And on the back of there, they have no carb, no sugar, and they have like 15 grams of protein. And they have the little spoon, and you just eat it right out of there. Don't have no crackers or nothing with them. Nothing but pure protein. And you take it, you put the little spoon in there, and I just, end up at the park or go to a meeting. And sometimes I'll be in the meeting. You can't have food in the meeting, but I'll be eating my butt off in the meeting, just be eating it. I'll be in church eating. I'll be everywhere eating a little bit of. I mean, you can't help it. I'll be eating my little butt off, just eating it. And that was, what I had. Then I had a little cheese packet. I just pull out my cheese. I'll be eating it. And I'd have all the protein. I'd have me some pork rinds. So I'd either eat it with pork rinds or I would eat it with cheese. And those are the things that, although they were small, they were filling for me, and it was something that I can have. And I'd have my crunch. And then I would also have, like I said, the tuna or the cheese. And it was something that, even though it would be warm, it would still be tasty. And it was well within my calories and well within my ability to have the protein intake. And it would be pretty much carb-free.
Right. So what about the other one you have? I think somebody can order it from your website, but use your code or something like that. You want to?
Okay, so if you use my code, you can get pretty much anything. So if you were looking on there, you can get vitamins.
Wait, what's the name of the place first? Tell me the name of the place so we can.
Bariatric Pal.
Bariatric Pal. P-O-W.
Yeah, Pal. P-A-L.
Oh, Bariatric Pal. Okay, Bariatric Pal.
Bariatric Pal. So you do bariatric. www.bariatricpal.com/Adela15.
And they can get meals. Tell them what they can get. Tell them about that, because they need to know this stuff here. So we put that out there.
So if you go on there, and if you don't remember anything else, and you go on there at bariatricpal.com, and it's your first time going on there, you can use the discount code Adela, ADELA 15. You get 15% off your very first order. And on there, you can get anything. You can get snacks, you can get bread, nothing like the carb-free bread. Have you seen the different recipes that I make with the hot dog buns?
Yeah.
Like I said, it's hard for a hot dog bun, but it's amazing for everything else. I call it the Wonder Bread. Horrible hot dog bun. But it's great for everything else. You get snacks, you get candy, you get bread, you get meals. I mean, their box meals are incredible. Where can you get 7 meals for $14? I don't know any.
Wow, wait, you get 7 meals for like $13, $14?
For $14.
Bariatricpal.com/Adela 15. So we gotta put that 15 and get that discount. 15.
Well, no. Now, if you just go to bariatricpal.com, use the code Adela15. That will get you 15% off.
You gotta use the 15 and get the 15. You got to use it.
Adela15.
I think I'm gonna be on it today, getting it too, because it's. So they have some wonderful. Because I saw you had. So what kind of things you can charge for to get? Like what kind of meal plans would you give me?
So like they have different box meals. So they got like the marinara. They got like mac and cheese. They have sloppy joes. They have Salisbury steak. They have mashed potatoes. They have pastas. They have the chocolate candy. They have pancake mix. They have protein drinks. They have rice. They have peanut butter. They have jelly. They have barbecue sauce. They have pretzels. They have crackers. They have syrup.
And all this is healthy?
Yeah.
So you mean to tell me you can lose weight, eat good, eat regular, and have healthy meals and still lose weight?
And still lose weight. They have gummy bears. This is something that's in my room. See, they have gummy. And look here. Pretty much 80 to 90% of the things on there, not this particular one, but pretty much 80% of the things on there have at least 15 grams of protein in it. What pasta you eat got 15 grams of protein?
Wow.
Pasta with 15 grams of protein. And a lot of it, so a lot of your people who are vegan that don't eat meat, like you're not eating meat and you trying to get your protein in. And you're how many months out?
Yeah, but I'm not a vegan because I'll eat about egg. So I don't consider myself a vegan. I'm just keeping it real.
who are vegan. Mm-hmm. Like a lot of people reach out to me and says, love your recipes, but I'm vegan. And a lot of people who are plant-based. And they have pastas on there that have 15 grams of carbs. 15 grams of protein.
Wow.
And so they're able to go on there and they're able to get pastas and potatoes and a lot of their things. If I was, in my kitchen area, I could show you all of these things that have nothing but protein in them. And the different things like the marinara, there's no meat in them. It's just really pasta with the different flavorings. And they're 15 grams of protein.
Wow.
And it's amazing. Yeah. The mac and cheese is out of this world. It's nothing short of amazing. But it has 15 grams of protein.
Wow. You have
They have chicken Alfredo. It's a flavoring. 15 grams of protein. Mashed potatoes. They have garlic flavored mashed potatoes. 15 grams of protein. They have black bean pasta, edamame pasta. They have it in the different forms. So, and they have 15 grams of protein.
That's amazing. That's amazing. See, that's why I know.
And that's just, they got like, I think over 3,000 to 4,000 different products. So you got peanut butters in there. They got pure protein products in there. They have every vitamin, calcium. They have, you saw the vitamin patches that I have. Their B12 is off the shizzle manizzle. if you dragging, put that vitamin B12 patch on. I told everybody my mama is looking for me in the daytime with a flashlight, and she hasn't even had surgery. She's like, where do I get one of them patches? Because I gave her about 7 days worth. She dialed my phone like I was her dealer.
Yeah, you got some. Hey, you got some more than patches. I need about 5.
Where the patch that? Where the patch that? Where the patch that? Where the patch that?
I don't have no money to take my car.
6 months. She now buys her own 6 months supply from there. So my aunt is also a diabetic, and so she needs to get healthy eating in and make sure that she's getting her protein-based products. My aunt herself is ordering from that website. So it's healthy eating at its best. And as our parents get older, they need to make sure that they're, getting the protein in that protein and calcium in that protects their teeth and their bones. So it's not only healthy for us, it's also healthy for our loved ones. my son, who is autistic, I don't feed him a lot of sugar and a lot of starches. These things are things that I feed him because it's healthier for him than the regular sugar candy. And so this is stuff that I'm feeding him as well. Low sugar to no sugar, and it tastes just like regular candy. So we both eating on this. So I'm looking forward to more candy and more snacks we're getting off there. So, I mean,
I'm looking for more cooking channels. I'm looking for more for these cooking channels because I say we gotta put your link in the bio for see everybody go to your cooking channels because your cooking channels are off the chain. I see some things that say, wow, but these are things that people need to know about. I call it life. My own journey. My own journey when I first started on the journey, you can see, I don't know if you can see it, but the logo was basically interstate symbol. I don't know if you can see it from here.
Yes, I definitely see it.
It's an interstate symbol, and I have the year I established my own journey, and I have roads inside the road map. There's roads inside the road map. So the whole interstate symbol comes from the interstate because when you're on the interstate, you're moving forward. You're constantly moving forward.
Right.
You can't stand in one spot, so you're moving forward with your life.
Yes.
The roads are different roads you can take. So not on a journey for weight loss, you can be on a journey for spiritual. You can be on a journey for moving towards any type of goal you want. So everybody's welcome, as well as moving forward with your life and learning about life. So I call my beginning, like we say that alpha. My beginning was with alpha, but that was my life over debt. Because if I didn't choose life over debt, I was going to lose and I'd probably be dead. But I chose life over debt. So this is my movement, my move forward to bless others so that others won't have to go through this without going through and embracing what happened to me so I can help others. And I like to get other people to come and speak so that they can help bless and help teach and help educate us because if we don't know about something, then we can't fix a problem. We don't know how to fix it because we don't know what the problem is. Recognize the problem. Addressing the problem, and then you go forward with the problem. So we try to get everybody on board so that everybody can know how to eat. And I just learned something today about the bariatric about the bariatric. You can eat good, but eat healthy. It makes a big difference.
It really does.
So,
it really does.
I know you're busy. I thank you so much for blessing the channel. I thank you so much.
Anytime. Would love to come back anytime. Just give me a shout. I'll be more than happy.
Yeah, I thank you for being patient with me because I think the first time I reached out to you, I had a situation with my wife and she had to go through surgery. I was like, oh, I'm supposed to do this, but God just worked things out so amazing. So he said, well, if he push it back, that means he's going to come back with a bigger one. Sometimes he pushes back. If he pushes back, it's all pushed back for a reason. Either going to save your life or it's something that's good for you or something better for you. Just be patient, understand. Just be patient, let him move in your time.
Amen.
So, I thank you so much, and I know you got to be going, take care of your baby, because I know it's probably about your 3-hour mark, so I know how your 3-hour mark you told me. So, but I thank you again. What doctor did you have your surgery? Let's tell you about that real quick when you had the surgery.
Dr. Gonta.
Dr. Donton, he's in...
Gonta. He's here in Austin, Dr. Gonta.
Dr. Donton. Gonton or D or G?
Dr. Gonta.
With a D or G?
With a G.
Gonton. Okay, Dr. Gonton. Also, if you're in Austin, Texas, and you want to see a good doctor, that's the doctor to go see. Because you see
Dr. Gonta is on. He is my doctor. I love Dr. Gonta. He's amazing. He has a great team. If you're here in Austin, Texas, please do see Dr. Gonta. Reach out to me on Facebook or on Instagram or Twitter. I'm the Fluent Adela. Feel free if you need any type of help or information. I'm always here to help and assist any way I possibly can. Send me a friend request. I'm here to help make this journey not so daunting in any way that I possibly can.
Thank you so much again. So we're going to let you go. Well, we thank you again. I can't thank you enough because you have educated me. So I know you're going to educate everybody else because it was just amazing the stuff you said. I swear. That's why I say you learn. It's a very good experience that you learn and you understand so that we can help. And just your content putting out. I know it's going to help a lot of people and actually save a lot of people's lives and keep people from getting off the journey, but staying on the journey, knowing that you can do these things. So, you know,
it's a growing journey. Life on this side of surgery is good. You just have to know when to reach out and how to reach out. And don't ever give up. Don't ever quit. You can't ever lose if you don't give up.
That's right.
Just keep on pushing, keep on moving forward.
So y'all, we're gonna end this video, but we just want to let everybody know, you know anybody that's going through a weight loss struggle, you know anybody have a weight loss problem that need to be talked to, need to be helped, need to be influenced, need to be encouraged, whatever it takes for us to get them there, please don't hesitate to let us know. You can reach me at The Real JT 504 at Instagram. You can reach me at The Real JT on Facebook. You can reach me at The Real JT on gmail.com, or you can reach me at the link in bottom below. We're going to also put your information in the bio as well, so you can also tune into Mr. Darius cooking channels, because they are very, very, very educational. And we also going to put in Mr. Darius, we got the cooking channel and the bariatric code, so you can get some of this good food. So make sure everybody hit the subscribe button, turn on your notification, let your friends and family know the content we putting out. And we're gonna thank Mr. Daniel 100 more times. And remember, we got the weight loss contest. Still putting the talent together. So you know anybody that want to get in the weight loss contest, we have a weight loss contest. We're giving these shirts out there, custom shirts. Just got to send a live weigh in. You have your custom shirt on the back. I wish I had show you. So I put in a video, but on the back is customized for you. We're giving customized shirts out. So whoever loses the most weight, we have the men's category, we have the women's category, and we just want this not much of a shirt, but it's just something that you know that this is your goal, your reward. This is your reward. You know, you move forward, you did it, you made it. You went for your goal, and you went for your goal, and you accomplished it. You know, that's what we're going to do. We want to get back. So, Mr. Dave, we thank you again for blessing the channel, and we'll talk to you soon.
And look forward to coming back.
Thank you so much. All right, bye-bye. All right.